Hello, and welcome to the MBE Edge Adjustment Module training session. The purpose of this training is to demonstrate for the viewers how to access the MBE Edge Adjustment Module in the EPM 9.0 data warehouse and make single voucher adjustments, changing flags for vouchers from MBE to Edge or Edge to MBE. There's a lot of information that goes on behind the scenes as far as rules and policies that govern what can be seen. However, for that, please refer to the BI 157 MBE Edge Adjustment Module for Agencies Learner Guide, which is hosted on the EOD website. To begin, we need to be on the myohio.gov website. From there, we want to click on the BI Home page, and then navigate over to the left-hand side to the BI MBE Edge Adjustment Module link under BI Applications. Your view may differ, however. What I'm going to do now is click on Oaks Custom and click on MBE Edge Adjustments Module. Here we see a couple of things: single voucher adjustments, multiple voucher adjustments, and MBE Edge adjustments setup. Multiple voucher adjustments, which some of you may or may not be able to see, are reserved for EOD employees. What we're going to concentrate on today are single voucher adjustments. So to make an adjustment, we click on the single voucher adjustment link, and now we want to find the voucher that we want to adjust. We need to put in our business unit first, and then begin to look for the voucher that we want to adjust. Notice that there's an autocomplete function, so it starts, the closer you get to what you're looking for, it'll fill in. If you're not sure of the voucher ID number that you want to adjust, but you know the vendor that the voucher is for, you click on this lookup icon, and you can either enter the vendor ID number, or if you don't know the vendor ID number, you can enter all or part of the vendor name, click lookup, and then select the vendor you want to find. Then if there is an accounting range, say you want to find anything that was greater than the first of the new year of the new fiscal year, and you only want to see those that are flagged as Edge. Click search, and there's the results. You can click on any line or any column of that line to bring up the voucher. Go to return to the search, clear the contents. As you can see, many ways to find the vouchers you're looking for. I'm going to go back and just look for a single voucher. And click search. On the single voucher adjustment screen, you see at the top information about the vendor and the voucher itself. One of the main things to note is the certification. Here, the vendor is certified both MBE and Edge. That means that a voucher that is flagged MBE can be changed to Edge. So you've also got your contract number here. For more detail about the voucher itself, you can click on the voucher detail link, and it'll show you the account it's under, the fund code, the department ID, and the program code. To make an adjustment itself, there are three things necessary. One, change the flag. You may have noticed that none was an option. that's only really for EOD personnel to use. The reason code, click on this lookup icon. This is the reason why the voucher needed to be changed. So for instance, maybe it was an improper account code was used, or the account code was improperly marked for exclusion, or procurement not flagged properly, whatever it might be, make the selection, and then put in free text comments to explain a little more about the change. This field has to be filled in. If you don't fill it in and try and hit save, you get an error message. So there are up to 254 spaces or characters you can put in here under comments before you go ahead and save the change. I am not going to save the changes because this is a production instance and I don't want to mess with somebody else's voucher. To make the change from Edge to MBE, it's the exact same process. In this case, I'll find one that's Edge, and I'll pick on it. So here, they're certified MBE and Edge. It's flagged Edge. I can change it to MBE. Put in my reason code again. Put in my comments. Save. And it's done. Simple as that. Once the adjustment is made, the next day, because the batch is updated at night, the next day this change will be visible in the Cognos standard reports. It will be visible in EOD 0001 and EOD 0005. Now, if you don't see a particular voucher, the voucher may have a certain account code for it. If you click on the MBE Edge account codes under Adjustment Setup and click Search, no need to change the set ID. That'll always be there as state. You can see the account codes, the account descriptions, and how they're coded. If an account is coded E, it's excluded from both MBE and Edge, and you would not see a voucher with whose first account line is, for instance, 101000. If it was coded CS, such as account 573700, it would be excluded from MBE but included in Edge. And let me see if I have any X's in here. And if it was coded X, the code's not excluded from MBE or Edge. Going back, there are also certain agencies which will be excluded from using this adjustments module. These are listed on the MBE Edge BU agency exclusions. Likewise, there are certain vendors that should be excluded from appearing, their voucher should be excluded from appearing in the adjustments module, such as OPI or Ohio State. So that's really all there is to the adjustments module. Most of you will be working the single voucher adjustments unless you're with EOD, and there you can change an MBE flag to Edge or an Edge flag to MBE as long as the vendor is certified and as long as in the appropriate fiscal period. All the actual details about the security that governs it and the eligibility criteria for voucher adjustments, the adjustment rules, are all available in the MBE Edge Adjustment Module for Agencies Learner Guide, available through EOD. If you have any other questions, please contact EOD. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.